either New York City or Westchester my whole life except for college.
I spent most of my childhood living in Westchester, which I remember like not enjoying from a very early age.
My life was pretty basic growing up. We took the bus to school. I came home from school and I pretty much played basketball or some other sport. I played baseball, tennis. I played a little bit of football, whether it's the t-ball or the soccer or the, the this. There's just sort of the expectation that, I'm going to teach him all these things and he's going to be into it and it's going to be this very sort of gratifying bonding experience.
I just pretty much check out of stuff I don't care about, and I definitely did that in any sporting endeavor.
And Ardsley was also a town that had a Carvel ice cream in it. So I would just say, Louie, if you actually run, I'll take you to Carvel afterward.
In elementary school, they created a special position for me called far left field. We were like 9 or 10, so like, no one's hitting the ball too far. So like for like most of the innings, I would just be standing there. I actually broke my finger in far left field because I was spinning in circles like by myself. And my hand fell into a gutter.
I remember even taking him to Yankee games, which clearly he wasn't super into, but what he would be into was the whole sitting up in like the upper deck and looking down at the stadium and the little, the players on the field and seeing the whole thing as theater.
And like, I can't pinpoint like what aspect of theater I was most fascinated with. I was interested in everything from like actors performing to like curtains going up and down.
Mom and I started to gravitate. We were sort of circling in on having the same sort of group of friends. I really like her. She seems to really like me. This really is like how it should be. I'd say we had our weird thing for, maybe a month. She basically one night announced to me that she wasn't ready and she didn't want to leave me on. It's probably the last time I cried. Like I couldn't believe that something so right was over.
I was never judged at home for how I dressed ever. And in 9th grade, I started to get like really ridiculed and bullied. Like they just started to like call me, faggot. It was like the end of my innocence. And I didn't want to tell anybody, including my mom and dad or my sister, because I didn't want them to know that I was gay. Like I think I became a pretty good liar. And it actually culminated in an actual real life girlfriend who I had for a year. I had like a really good alibi going on. Like it was like a real fucking life alibi. I remember like my girlfriend was like, "You're so metrosexual."
He had phases of dressing up. We wondered about that, whether that was just play acting, exploration. We just weren't sure what that was.
Me and Mom were like extraordinarily close, and like I looked up to her so much. I would just study everything she talked about, like the designers. I knew every designer, like because like, she was so into that, and I thought that that represented like just a thing that I needed to be part of, like this high culture that I was just like not experiencing in Westchester.
We always had a little bit of an awkward dynamic to our relationship. His interests were sort of so much more aligned with and really easily addressed by Mom.
The funny part about it is like when I came out of the closet, like she went through like all this fucking shit, and he like I genuinely do not think cared at all. I was like very accepting.
It was more of like a, it wasn't like I was devastated.
She would talk a lot about like how she's so excited for my wife and the children and da 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 da, and like it was just like it all fed into it. And I just wanted her to like think that I was like her because I looked up to her so much.
But I think also the fact that he did it made it easier to be close because it just made something that had been this elephant in the room tangible. I
love Dad, and I think Dad loves me back, and I definitely feel like 100% confident in that. I feel like a distant fuzziness. I don't feel like a warm bear hug. I kind of sort of like wanted him to go away because he was like getting in the way of me and Mom's relationship. I don't want to say this because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but like it was always like when you and Mom get to go on trips and he and I would get to go on trips, like there was always a part of me that was like, I want to go with Mom on the trip. Like, I don't want to go with Dad on the trip.
He always knew that I loved him. I would say music was kind of one of the things we bonded over. I can relate to it, I can help him. That's a place where we sort of have, like a bond.
A lot of dealing with straight men and very masculine guys like creates a lot of anxiety for me. They don't understand me, and like I don't want them near me. They hurt my feelings.
Can we pick out Lewis's outfit?
What?
We need to take your clothes.
Maybe these? Are these like enough of a statement for him?
And I'm deciding what I want Louie to wear.
Do you want me to go through your closet? That's not normally your preference.
I think funnier than the poncho would be this.
Just the vest?
The vest and the t-shirt.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah. I think like one of these. It's pretty like weird. Maybe like, and then like this hat. This would be really funny. Really funny image.
How you feeling?
Not great.
Why?
Because I really don't want to wear anybody else's clothes in public.
You're not excited?
No.
Why?
I just doesn't particularly excite me.
It makes me really anxious.
Does it make you nervous?
Yeah, a little nervous.
It's like a fucking nightmare.
I would not typically wear a hat in sort of 70-degree weather.
This is kind of tacky.
Okay, like this is, again, this sort of is with the hat, like, who needs like a heavy vest on a day like today?
Like the notion of wearing these loafers with those jeans is like really scary. I don't want that.
Why?
Because that's like a touch of like frat boys wear to the club thing.
Most of this doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Dad, get the necklace on like correctly. It's like not, you see like there's a bottom part that hangs.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yep, look like Louie. This just feels like sort of a, I don't know, it almost feels like Halloween or something.
Are you recording?
Something called Second Skin. It's a video feature that we do on the site where we have two people with like super different senses of style swap clothing for the day. So right now he's actually wearing my brother's clothing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say your mom's, but that's cool. Louie is going to be subjected to walking around for a day in my sort of my uniform. Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying he's a little panicked about it.
Is he really? Which part of it? I mean, I'm thinking of what
No,
you
he's
wear.
because he thinks he's gonna look like boring. Louie.
I'm like really upset about this. I'd way rather be a freak than look like everybody else.
I'm so mad at style like you right now.
My heart is palpitating.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. Nobody knows. Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe.
Death would be a good release.
What?
Loon, we're sorry. Stop.
Here they are at the source. Hey, Neil.
I know what to say. I love the way he looks. Look at him. He's a big-time attorney, and look at him, he's a homeboy attorney.
Jason told me kill it, so I got a rhyme and preach. Throw back rose, I push it to the limit.
Not easy.
Good. This kid is really talented.
Why don't you just try to like switch your attitude and be like, I can do this, and like just do it. You know, because right now you're in like very like, I'm gonna kill myself, like, you know, like you're resisting the experience. You know what I mean? Like when you're anxious about anything, sometimes you just like change your energy and it's like not real. So maybe you could just like be like, I can do this, and like be yourself.
Tim's a lawyer, and he's he's very professional looking. A lot of times, most times I see him, he looks more professional. He looks like a lawyer. Could be like a designer. 9 to 5, no way.
Do you think
has his own little business, doing a number of things, living again downtown, a Lower East Side.
If he was genuinely dressed like this, do you think that he would
get clients?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so.
Like, what if he was just like super freaking awesome lawyer, but he like dressed like this? Like, why would that be concerning?
Because he looks crazy.
You think
like if it was toned down a little bit?
But you don't think it's crazy on a creative person?
No.
But it's crazy on a lawyer. So
by the way, no, I shouldn't say that. I think it's crazy if he was in his 50s, if a creative person is in his 50s and he looks like this, it just doesn't seem age appropriate. More than career, doesn't seem age appropriate.
So you think that there are like things that you shouldn't wear past a certain age?
Yeah. For me.
For you.
Yeah.
What is happening? Are you trying to get a job at a local bank?
Can you stop? I'm gonna start crying. Can you hold me?
Yeah, always. I don't know, can I catch this? Am I?
Hey. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Nice outfit.
We're projecting we would have made.
Yeah.
Had we.
Which is modest.
Had we stayed in the deal through whatever its term was.
Someone's influenced him in a very strange way, I think. Like they got him drunk last night, or yeah, a hippie guy in Malibu, sort of a surfer dude. I would sort of question his judgment as an attorney. Yeah. In fact, when I woke up, I thought, who am I seeing today? Can I wear jeans? I thought that, but I should wear a jacket.
It's funny.
We do that.
We all do the same. Yeah. Some version of the same equation goes on.
Is my brother. Jim's son.
He's gonna be shocked when he hears someone thinks he's a 40-year-old surfer.
I love it.
All right.
Take
care.
Bruce. Good
I'm gonna try and see your partner.
Nice meeting you.
Oh yeah, go. Just pop your head
here. Okay.
He's the he's the last office down on the left.
I'm being punked, right? Like Ashton Kutcher's like coming out of your cover in like a second. And you're like, just kidding, I have leather overalls on underneath.
What kind of person wears this clothes?
A papa in his mid-40s who works probably in law and is thinking he's looking cool and casual. He's confused.
That's like pretty much right on.
That's a lot of style right there.
I'm a new me, Monica. I've had it. I'm bored with myself.
Wait, have you switched identities with Louie? Is that what's going on?
Oh, look at that fit. Let's just watch it all the way too. Keep going.
Call me by your choice.
Okay, so yeah, that's coming.
Deleted island. Deleted island.
Shot Holly.
Do you guys want this? When he...
I don't know, just just like feels very weird to like see my dad in my clothes. It just feels weird. Also, he's like shockingly calm about it, which is like making, I think it's maybe making me feel weird. And for some reason, like having it just kind of like be empty clothes on him, it like turns it into like a clowny freak show. I said putting clothes on is not like a sacred thing to dad. Just like it's like a thing he has to do. It's like put on clothes.
There's an outdoorsman. He's wearing a stocking cap, as if he were going out into the forest in the winter. Certainly not an attorney.
I think it's an aberration, or maybe I hope it's an aberration. He does not look dignified at all. I would imagine that he was a free soul, that he was not an attorney. Yeah, I would say almost vagrant. He looks vagrant to me.
How are you feeling?
The three men, the three brothers. I mean, it's like.
I'm ready to end the excursion. Yeah.
Is there anything about it?
First of all, this is all.
Do you feel like there's anything that you learned about yourself?
I kind of think I was kind of comfortable, ultimately. Definitely practicality is totally what governs.
Right, everything's about temperature. He wears coats in 15-degree increments. Maybe we should get you a pair of Carhartt overalls.
I don't have any issue with overalls. I've had overalls before.
I think you could do the little touches, like the rolling the pants up and like the kind of baggy boyfriendy jeans, like rolled up in the color, you know, stuff like that. Like a little edge, you know, a little something, instead of just...
What does baggy boyfriendy jeans mean? Does that mean girls wear their boyfriend's jeans and roll them up?
It's a term for like girls wearing boyfriend's jeans,
yeah,
but yeah.
Did I just say that?
Yes, but I mean, it's not literally necessarily, since I have a few pairs and I didn't get them from my boyfriend.
Well,
It's like so freaky. Can you turn around?
Am I freaking you out?
Yeah, really, really.
Freaking you out? Forgive me for not having a sunglasses.
Dad.